Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good afternoon, Eastern Iowa. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Danny Cassie. After some areas saw some storms, some of them were on the stronger side last night. Today, a little bit more refreshing. It's still pretty warm, but dew points are a little bit lower. High temperatures like yesterday are going to be pretty similar in the mid to upper 80s for the most part, maybe the low 80s for our far northern areas. Of course, the big difference is on our western end, we all had all that rain and cloud cover. Well, there's going to be plenty of sunshine today, maybe a few thin clouds for our warmer areas, or our southern areas, excuse me, and winds will be light out of the northwest at 5 to 10. Of course, it's another edition of Friday Night Heroes for those Friday high school football games. Should be great weather for it. Winds are going to be light out of the northwest at 5 to 10. Kickoff temp in the mid to upper 70s. It will drop into the lower 70s and upper 60s by 10 o'clock. So again, should be great viewing and playing conditions for the players on the field and the fans in the attendance. Overall tonight, low temperatures and still staying on the warmer side in the low to mid 60s. Winds are light out of the southeast with partly cloudy skies. Then tomorrow, we'll see another chance of storms, especially during the afternoon hours. Some of them could be strong. Humidity will be on the rise. Temperatures pretty similar once again to today. Maybe a few degrees warmer in some spots in the mid to upper 80s. And that southerly wind kicks up at 10 to 15, giving us a little bit more of that moisture. Today, that's going to be the big difference is the humidity compared to yesterday. Dew points are dropping as we speak, and we're going to finish the day in the low to mid 50s. So it's going to feel pretty nice even with the warmth. However, throughout the day tomorrow, we're going to peak in the mid to upper 60s by the mid to late afternoon hours, getting us close to 70 degrees for that dew point. And then another cold front's going to move through and really drop us down into the upper 40s and low 50s for a good majority of next week. And with that cold front moving in, we do have the chance of maybe some stronger storms tomorrow. Not expecting anything widespread severe, but when you have these higher temperatures, as well as a little bit of good moisture at the lower levels, and you have a front moving through, there's that chance that some could be packing a little bit more of a punch. But the level 1 risk for a majority of the state of Iowa and for here in eastern Iowa, I'd say basically a good 2/3 of the area. Right on the edge of Cedar Rapids there, everywhere north and west basically for that risk. But I would say a majority of the area, even without the risk included, we maybe could see some stronger storms. These stronger storms could include some small hail and gusty winds. Heavy rain as well. Tornado chance, I don't think we'll be seeing any of that, at least at this point. And the main timing of this will be mid to late afternoon into the early night hours, so about 4 to 9 o'clock. So we'll step through Future Track together. We'll pick things up at 7 a.m. because we're going to be quiet tonight and early tomorrow. As we go through the day tomorrow, we'll start off with some sunshine, and then you're going to notice some rain developing off to our west. That'll start to move in from the west, and by about 4 o'clock, we could see some stronger storms. You notice a little bit of a kind of bowing shape, and that means we could maybe see some gusty winds as well as some heavy rain and some small hail. 7 o'clock moves in and the brunt of that line does move through, and then we could see a little bit on the backside there. Again, after 9 o'clock, I think it'll just be general showers and storms. Those general showers and storms could be on and off throughout the overnight hours, and the trend now is that more of our southern areas, at least with the second half of that line, will have the better chance of that rainfall. Let's pick things back up here at 7 a.m. So kind of switching models here from one that ends at 7 a.m. to now one that extends a little bit further just to show you the day on Sunday. And they do line up pretty well here. You notice most of the rain is going to be south of Highway 20, I think, for Sunday. And for now, it looks to be a little bit more on the lighter side. So the farther south you go, the better chance you have seeing rain. The farther north you go, I think it's going to be more just mostly cloudy and dry. So go through the afternoon hours, we'll start to taper off. And then really by Sunday night, I do think chances are very isolated. If not, it moves out by Sunday night. So rain totals, again, if you didn't see anything yesterday, we will have another chance tomorrow and then into the day on Sunday. But as I mentioned, the farther south and east you go, you're seeing more of those light blues and purples. That's a little bit heavier. To the north and west, more of those darker blues. That's more on the half-inch side. So hopefully everyone can at least get a little plentiful of rain because I know many areas have been lacking that really for the past 2 months or so. Your city-by-city forecast for Waterloo, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City. As that front moves through, I mean, look at this high temperature drop off from the upper 80s to not even hitting 70, about a 20, nearly 25 degree drop off. So it's going to be quite the difference as you walk out the door Saturday and as you walk out the door Sunday. After Sunday, maybe a couple of lingering showers on Monday. And I guess I forgot to mention that it's the start of fall on Sunday, so pretty good timing there with the temperature drop. After Monday, maybe a lingering shower or two. Otherwise, pretty dry and finally pretty seasonal. High temperatures throughout the rest of next week, I should say, stay in the mid to upper 70s.